Hey, you guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. So, you guys, we're going to be talking about Kailyn Lowry from Teen Mom 2. I actually didn't know this until today. Kailyn Lowry, well, I did know that she recently underwent a chin reduction. The article's calling it a double chin reduction. And I don't know if they're calling it a double chin reduction because she had a double chin. I guess I don't know. I know Kel said she had like three of them, but especially if she turned to the side, she had three of them. But either way, she has facial paralysis from that surgery. I had no idea. I knew she underwent the surgery, had no idea she had some lasting effects. Kailyn Lowry has talked extensively about how she feels about her body, how she feels like it's like a mental disorder because she is never happy with the way that she looks essentially, and she hates that she feels this way, and she talks about how she hopes her kids never deal with what she's dealing with, looking in the mirror and not loving what you see despite undergoing multiple surgeries. Okay, B, that sounds good. So the Sun put up an article we're going to go over really quickly, and she talks about this on a recent podcast. She returned from recovering and had this paralysis to where one side of her mouth droops, almost as if she like had a stroke, right? So we're going to go over this article really quickly with the Sun, and then we are going to watch her video because she's having like some procedures. She's having some stuff done to try to fix it, essentially. I really don't know why my fam don't just look on Facebook to see, YouTube to see if I'm live. Their way of seeing if I'm live is like opening the door, but it distracts me because I'm ADD really bad. All right. So it says Kailyn Lowry suffers terrifying side effects from facelift and double chin surgery. Plus, what other transformations the reality star has undergone in recent years. And listen, you guys, I just read a story yesterday about, I think you said it was a young rapper that underwent like a BBL, died. So many young people are dying from surgery. So many people are dying from surgery. Thankfully, Kailyn didn't die, but now she is scarred. Hopefully, it's not permanent. But all right, let's see. So this is Kailyn. Let me show y'all this picture first, and it'll explain better what she's doing here. So here's a picture of her laying like in a doctor's office, whatever it is. It says, not getting work done or surgery, just injecting growth factor to hopefully heal the nerve causing the temporary paralysis. Have my blood drawn and spun down to inject the plasma. All right, let's see. So, they are injecting her plasma back into her face. Ooh, she looks like she's not happy about it. She looks sad, to be quite honest. She really did look sad there. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's bring it back a little bit. So she had her blood drawn and spun down to inject the plasma into her face, which will hopefully heal the nerve causing the temporary paralysis. There's no sound, but there it is right there. Yeah, she really looks sad. Like, oh gosh, I hate this. I will say it's not super visible, but it says the MTV alum shared the mishap and how she's trying to reverse the damage in an Instagram story post. There's the picture. You really can't tell. We're going to watch a video in a minute of her returning to podcasting, where she talks about how she didn't want to return because her face, but it really isn't that bad. Kailyn posted a video on Wednesday showing herself in the cosmetic chair as multiple technicians injected growth factor plasma into her jawline and chin. The podcast host also revealed she got her blood drawn and noted that she was not getting work done or surgery, but rather trying to heal the nerve causing the temporary paralysis. In August, Kailyn underwent a double chin facelift and documented the experience on social media. Hey, Abby. We're just talking about Kale trying to fix the damage, the double chin surgery, the facelift, caused paralysis, and she's trying to fix it. Several posts show the mom of seven's face bruised and wrapped in bandages shortly after the procedure. Weeks later, she opened up about the difficult recovery, including the unexpected facial paralysis that resulted from the surgery. I really didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be on any recording because of my paralyzed lip. The TV star admitted to our Kale and the Chaos podcast co-host Becky during the September 9th episode. It was her first episode to film since the surgery. Kale then teased the dark and drastic measures she'd take if the paralysis were permanent, while showing the left side of her mouth noticeably drooping in the video. Additionally, the Teen Mom 2 alum detailed some exercises and homeopathic remedies that she learned from her doctors to reduce the inflammation, which was causing the rare paralysis. It was also noted in the podcast that Kale's doctors informed her that the paralysis could last up to a year. Kale was very enthusiastic about going under the knife while discussing the surgery weeks earlier on Coffee Convo's podcast. What are you getting, Abby? Right, Winnie? I'm getting my neck chopped off in 2 weeks. So, like, sort of waiting to get Botox until after that, the TV personality told her co-host Lindsay Chrisley. I'm really excited to have this a snatched jawline, Kale said. What's weird is when I sit straight up, I don't really have a double chin, right? But it's the angles that I always have a double chin. Sometimes I have 3. Kale is no stranger to plastic surgery. She underwent a breast reduction surgery, a tummy tuck, lipo 360, after years of insecurities about her figure. She appeared much happier in recent photos of her flaunting her slimmer figure following her dramatic physical transformation. Kale rose to fame. We don't have to go over all of that. Let's go to the video of Kale. All right. Breast reduction. Well, I was supposed to have you there. I don't.
Because I really didn't want to be here. I didn't want to be on any recordings because of my paralyzed lip. So I picked this one because I feel like we'd laugh about it the most. And I just got off therapy, so.
Are you okay?
No, I'm going to fly to Switzerland. If this is permanent, I'm going to fly to Switzerland and I'm going to do assisted suicide. So it's fine.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm okay. I think that I should have really looked at like what could happen, because
let me just say I had not watched that full clip. I only saw where the Sun talked about the clip. I went and found it where she first started talking about like having it, and then I was like, you know what, we'll watch the rest live together. I had no idea what she said following that. Did you guys hear that? Kale said, if this is permanent, if her lip being paralyzed is permanent, she will fly to Switzerland so she can do assisted unaliving. I guess it's Switzerland. If you are ready to, you can do that. That is insane, because I'm like, girl, I'm sure it's devastating. It's not that bad. It's not that noticeable. It really isn't. Like, if Kale wasn't talking about it, I wouldn't even notice it 100%. Like, there's, Seeking Sister Wives, Danielle Merrifield. She has it bad. I don't know why, but who watches Seeking Sister Wives and knows what I'm talking about? Garrick and Danielle. Danielle really has it bad. Like, I don't know why, but like her lips, like, but she's still pretty. It's not, I don't know, like, I've had like a tooth infection that had my lip numb, and literally it was numb for like a month. And it was like, it sucks. I was more concerned about my tooth infection than the lip. It was just like, whatever. So the fact that she said she would fly to Switzerland and do assisted suicide is insane. Because, girl, you could, like, you've undergone several surgeries that really could have messed you up. You've undergone surgeries that could have unalived you, you could have died. You know what I'm saying? You could be in an accident where you lose an arm, a leg, a foot. And like, something as small, and I get it, and maybe it's big to her, especially considering she obviously deals with a lot of insecurities about how she looks. So for her, while we may not notice it, it's going to be something that's very noticeable for her. So it's going to really affect her. But I'm like, girl, no, no. To say you would take it that far, wow. And you could tell it's really affecting her because in the video where they were giving her the injections, you could tell on her face she was struggling. And then in this video, Becky's even like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "No." So this is really taking a toll on Kale. Let's listen to more.
I knew this was a possibility, but it was like a rare possibility. And now I'm out here like holding my lip down to look normal. And my kids, like me and Elijah, I forget what I was up there for. And he like mocked me and like did this lip thing. And I was like, oh no. To make me off myself. Like, you cannot make jokes like that. We're not there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, first and foremost, you can't go to Switzerland. There has to be a reason. There has to be like it's
assisted suicide is the reason.
No, you can't. You have to have terminal illness. You can't just like.
No, in Switzerland you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You have to have terminal illness for
not in Switzerland.
Yes.
Mental illness? Do you know who you're talking about?
That is not on the list of approved.
Let me know, because the reason why I got that idea was because yesterday I saw an article about this mom, which is so crazy that you bring this up, because I'm going to read this to you. Like, I literally was shook. So I have
let's see,
book club group chat, like in my iMessages, and they sent me a screenshot, and it is about a mom who went to Switzerland for assisted suicide. Okay, right here, people. Mom tells family she's going on vacation. They later get a text informing them of her assisted suicide, and she had no history of terminal illness.
Okay, okay.
Hold on, let me Google this.
It's just not true.
Do you need a reason?
One, terminal illness, and then two, you have to have like 12. Like I think it's like 12 months of like.
Counseling, you
have to like say this is what I want for 12 consistent months. Like,
and I've said that I want to off myself at 60 for 5 years. So I feel like when the time comes, I'll
There's this guy, I'm going to send you guys his TikTok account when I find it. He's documenting his year-long process with doctor-assisted suicide. I believe he's in Europe somewhere. I don't remember exactly the country. I'll find it. And he's documenting it because he's very severe borderline personality disorder. And he's been suicidal his whole life, all these things. So there are very severe personality disorders with documented history of suicide attempts, etc., that you can do that with.
Yeah, that.
Otherwise, you just got to do it old-fashioned.
I'm sure.
But also, I got to tell you, remember, like, have you ever? You didn't watch Vanderpump Rules?
I watched 2 seasons of it.
Okay.
The first 2 seasons.
One of the girls just got something done to her chin when they were recording the last season, and her mouth was the same the entire season. It's fine now. Your inflammation, and I don't know if you remember this, but Dr. Ho told us that inflammation can take a full year to go down completely. So, of course, inflammation is going to impact that. So don't worry about it being permanent. It is extremely rare.
Is there like therapy you can do to help with it?
There's this like Elixir MD that I was doing after my procedure, but I can't keep driving almost 2 hours there for 20 minutes and then driving 2 hours back with the kids in school and stuff. So unfortunately I can't continue to do it. But she said I could do like lymphatic massage and then like pressure points and then facial exercises. And then when I was just on my therapy, I just was with my therapist. She said for me to look up some other like homeopathic things I could do, like essential oils, certain foods. Obviously, I'm supposed to have a low sodium diet for the inflammation and stuff. But
it's not even bad.
Yeah, I wish that. Do you remember Lindsay Nicholson? My friend Lindsay Nicholson. She was at the Pothead release party, blonde. She was a cage fighter. Was on 16 and Pregnant.
I don't. Maybe.
What?
She actually works for a facial plastic surgeon, and she was like talking to me about all of it, and just telling me what she sees and like versus like where my results are at and stuff. And I'm pretty spot on for like where like all her patients would normally. She's not the surgeon, but she sees enough of them. like the patients. She said I'm pretty spot on for like where I'm supposed to be, but she did give some like other tips for like diet and stuff like that. I wish I would have known, because I would have went to her doctor if I had known that she was in the facial industry, facial plastic surgery industry. But this is where we're at.
It's
22
not bad.
days.
I mean, you look great.
Right.
Thanks.
That one picture you posted, I was like, damn. I was like, she looks good.
I hope that I heal really well. You could see like this difference in swelling under my eyes. Like this one has like a more of like a, I don't even, like, it's just this side is more swollen than this side. But Creed asked me last night, I was showing him pictures of baby Bex, and I'm like, because you did like the August post with all the pictures of like people holding him and stuff like that. And so I'm swiping through them, and he's like, so was it Lux or Creed? One of them was like, so are they always going to call him baby Bex, or like what happens when he's like a big kid? Are they still going to call him baby Bex, or are they like, what, how does that? And I was like, I don't know if anyone calls him baby Bex. I was just saying this is baby Bex. I was like, so I don't know. And then Creed's like, and when are we going to Becky's house? And I was like, we're going this weekend. So if you could kindly stop harassing me, that would be fantastic.
I cannot wait to see them. And Leah does call him baby Bex. So
okay, so yeah, this is affecting Kale a lot, clearly. I mean, so much so to the point that she literally says if it doesn't go away, it's extremely rare. But she says if it doesn't go away, like it would impact her so much that she would want to go off herself. I don't think she really would. I don't really think she really would, maybe in the moment because she's upset about it. She's saying that, but like when you undergo any type of surgery, there are risks. There are always risks in this day and age. You know, I mean, it's probably always been like this, but we're hearing more about it now. Like, especially like BBLs, like you can die. You can die. I just read a story yesterday of like a young rapper. I think she was like 28. Died after a BBL. Who is DC Young Fly? His woman died after a BBL. So, yeah, that stinks for Kale. It sucks because she feels like she obviously feels like it's a big deal and that it's so noticeable, but it really isn't. It really is not noticeable. Like I didn't notice it until she said it, to be quite honest. I didn't notice it until, let me see. I didn't notice it until she said something about it. Yeah, exactly. You are perfect the way that you are. Here is her. My thing too, like, you know, Kale gets a lot of, she talks about how seeing pictures on the internet like affects her, and she'll see a picture on the internet where she thinks she looks bad or fat, blah, 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 blah. But I'm also like, girl, you're the one that posts crazy pictures of you on the internet. Like, one thing you will not catch Elle Bee doing, Elle's not posting crazy pictures of me on the internet. I'm not doing it. I mean, not a picture that makes me feel any type of way. But I'm like, Kale literally posted this one right here on the left, posted that one. She's posted several like pictures, like this one right here. Right there. Not the one on the left, that's a good picture, but the one on the right. Where you are looking kind of cray-cray, girlfriend. You know, so I feel like a lot of pictures that Kale talks about, yes, obviously paparazzi, media outlets, they have taken pictures of her that I'm sure, you know, affects her and she's bothered by it. But I've also seen pictures that Kale herself posts, and I'm like, girl, if you struggle so bad, why are you posting these pictures, you know? So, yeah, Kale definitely struggles with mental illness. She's been open about that. I think she's beautiful. I mean, look at this. Hey, girl. I think she's beautiful. And too, like, you got access to money. Hire a personal trainer. Hire a chef. You know what I did the other day? There's a gym. It used to be right across from our house, but we moved. So now it's like 2 blocks up. But the other day, I literally put on ChatGPT. I said, this is where I want to target. This area. Help me lay out a plan for me to target these 2 areas. Meal plan, exercise plan. Literally, it put it in a PDF. It literally put it in a PDF that I emailed to myself and downloaded it on my computer. before I put it in a PDF, it just put it out in words. And so I took screenshots, and then it was like, would you like for me to make it into a PDF? And I was like, yep, sure thing. It tells me what to eat on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what to eat for breakfast, what to eat for a snack, what to eat for a lunch, what to eat for dinner, what to eat for a snack, what kind of exercises to do that day, for how long. You don't even have to hire a personal trainer anymore. You can legitimately ask ChatGPT to give you a skit. This is where I want to target. I am 5'2", 140 pounds, slim build, except in, my arms are getting big. I don't like it. I want my belly to be smaller. And it will literally tell you how to target those areas. So, yeah, she has all the money that she can do those things if she wants to, but I don't think she's pretty. And it sucks that she's dealing with mental illness, but she did say she's undergoing therapy, but it's obviously really affecting her so much so that she thinks if it's permanent, she's making some wild claims. But yeah, you guys, I didn't even notice it, but I saw the Sun do an article on it. And then I went and looked at the pictures and listened to the video a little bit and heard that. So I wanted to talk to you guys about it a little bit. Kailyn Lowry, really struggling mentally after undergoing surgery that left her lip, the side of her face a little paralyzed. Not even noticeable, but she's really struggling. Sorry, she's beautiful, but she really doesn't look any different after surgery. I know shenanigans. I agree. She really doesn't. Yeah, you ladies out there, listen. We are all made in God's. We are all beautifully and wonderfully made. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are made in the image of God. We are beautiful. He designed us the way that he designed us. Just exercise, eat right, be proud of yourself because you are unique. And don't ever let your looks like, oh, I don't look good, so I need to off myself. No, ma'am. We can always change our looks. Cut your hair. Do whatever. I hate that she's struggling with this. Hopefully, therapy will help her overcome this. But yeah, when you sign up for surgery, there are always things that can go wrong. There are always, something can always happen, leave you permanently damaged. So always take that into consideration when you are going to go under the knife. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Oh, really quickly. I was going to do my Kate and Ty interview tomorrow at 12:15 Central Time, but we are having to cancel that. Something come up for Kate and Ty, but we are going to do it. It is still going to be done. We just have to nail down a time because they have kids, I have kids, a lot going on. We're going to nail down a time as soon as we can, and I will let you guys know. They ask if you suffer from depression or anxiety before. I'm not sure. I've never had any type of surgery, so I don't know. But you guys will leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video. YouTube has not been putting me out there at all. I'm just on the shelf for them. So if you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment, even if it's a heart. Engage with this video, come back and hype it up. So hopefully enough of you guys will do it and YouTube will say, you know what, let's put this video out there to new people because I haven't really been growing much since I hit 100K. I really thought once I hit 100K, I would kind of take off and grow more. That's what Shauna thought as well. But no, I have been stagnant. So if you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment and hype me up. Come back and hype my videos up if you guys don't mind. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.